Hey Clashers, there is so much going on right now in Clash of Clans, it is crazy. For the majority of us, we had yesterday like a 1 hour to 1.5 hours maintenance break, which added not really too many things to be honest, except server upkeepings and so on. At least that was what Supercell told us, but for a couple of people this maintenance break was about to change a lot. So what exactly happened? Because if we take a look at the top rankings and go through the top ranked players, they are not there anymore. Are all of them banned? Like, what is going on? Like, that is pretty much the question of this video. And I can already tell you so much. The majority part about this video is going to go about, talk about China. And if your account is banned or like not accessible anymore, and you're not from China, make sure to watch to the end because I will explain that as well. But for now, let's start with something great. Let's start with something cool, and that's if you go into your daily deals, you can see on the left there's actually Rune of Elixir, which you can pick up for free, which is pretty cool. I don't know if it's there as sorry or something from Supercell, we don't know, but it is there, so just take it, and why not? I mean, except if you're a dirty gemmer, then I am, I won't delete 6 runes to get 1 rune for free. That's not how it works. But yeah, if you're wondering how exactly I got over the limit of 1 magic item or every single book, for example, it's pretty much just buying offers. When you're buying offers, then you can get above this limit, and then you can stack them like I am doing. So yeah, I'm prepared for the next update. But now let's dive into what exactly happened yesterday, because we can see, nope, that's not the right button. We can see a lot of players are banned. And for explaining this, I think we have to dive a little bit back in history, especially going into this topic of China. So looking out of those accounts, we can see, well, most of them, or like all of them, are actually Chinese accounts. So why exactly is this happening? Well, if you're looking back in history in China, it is that already multiple times the government took power in like a lot of big decisions. And for example, they completely removed the possibility of playing on consoles, things like that. But there was one big change just recently, last year, where there was a huge restriction for younger people below the age of 18, where it's really limiting their access to the internet. So for example, now it's all about that you only can get access to internet during official holidays, or Friday, Sunday, or Saturday, or like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's the typical order. And now you question like, or say like, okay, that's maybe not too bad to be honest, because, well, you can, I don't know, you can still like do school during those days, and then like obviously internet over the weekend. No, that's not really how it works, because on all of those days, like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, it's only in between of 8 to 9 p.m. So it's really limited, like 3 hours pretty much a week. You have access to internet. Or like access to the internet games. That's pretty much how it works. The reasoning behind this is that the Chinese government is saying, okay, it's all about not making our younger generation addicted to games, having worse grades and things like that. That's pretty much the reasoning behind that, or that's what they're saying. If that's true or not, that's not the place to discuss that, but that's just the straight up facts for now. That's all of the facts for the background check. So now the thing is that because there's so many different restrictions for the Chinese players, that they need to somehow control this, especially with the different games. And a lot of different games have already Chinese servers. So they have really specific servers just for the Chinese community playing the games, everything. So for example, in Brawl Stars, it is already the case that there's a Chinese server, for example, where the Chinese players are then playing. So in Clash of Clans, it seems to be the same case. So we have now those screenshots where only the Chinese clients are in, so for example. So for now, it is the case that the Chinese players are now on their own server. This is why they're not like they're not banned or whatsoever. Like, this is like one thing which I want to like say really openly, because I feel like there's a lot of witch hunting going on. Like, oh, finally the win traders are gone. Thank goodness. Yeah, Supercell removed all of the cheaters. Come on, that's not the case. Like, I do not want to say that all of the players who are gone were fair play whatsoever. No, but saying all of those players are gone were cheaters or something, that's totally not true. That's totally not the case. They got removed from our servers, which is pretty much the entire world except China. And now the Chinese players have their own server where they can, I guess, control everything better. So that's everything for like those disappearing accounts, which you can see not only in Legends but everywhere. So most of those Chinese accounts are gone. Now there's a couple of more questions. First of all, what is if I got banned as well and I'm not a Chinese player, or I don't have a Chinese account? What happened? I will talk about that in just a bit. The next question is, what about esports? I mean, Clash of Clans, what about like those different teams, those different esports teams, like Jake's Tiger, for example. Jake's Tiger, a Chinese team, just won the World Championship in 2021. What is going on with them? Like, what is the plan for that? For now, it seems like, I mean, there's no official statement for that for now, so that's just pure speculations. But for now, it seems like that in community leagues, Chinese players won't be able to play. Because, I mean, they can only play on the Chinese servers, while all of the rest of the world can only play on the non-Chinese servers. So there is no interaction, it seems like. So you cannot play with them. And now it kind of makes sense why Supercell so far has not announced the 4th golden ticket qualifying thing yet. Because maybe, just maybe, they already planned with that. Who knows? But that would make sense that there's like at least one spot maybe safe for a Chinese team. And maybe they can make it work, that it's maybe a live event, as they stated in their video, where all of the players are then playing on specific Supercell devices where they're running the tournament on their own server. This again, I want to make sure that you understand, this is pure speculation, and I have no clue if that's going to happen, but to me, with all of the background information, it makes sense that this is going to happen. So, community leagues will be without Chinese teams, and they have to compete within their community. But the World Championship is going to be most likely, maybe, hopefully, with the Chinese team. So let me know what you think about all of those changes, or how do you think it's going to affect everything? Like, what is going to be the big impact? What is going to be the big story about this? Let me know what you think about that in the comments. And now I'm going to talk about like what exactly happens when you got a ban, for example, as well, for no reason. During this maintenance break, for example. So if that is happening, if you have a message like that, where it's like your login method is not supported anymore or something like that, it says, I think, make sure that you're trying to contact the support. And one thing I really want to highlight right now is make sure to remember when you're contacting the support and you're actually getting through all of the bots and everything, and you're getting to a human who's answering you, remember please that there's humans on the other side. Like, try to interact with them like you would try to interact with yourself. Remember, those people on the other side who are the support for Supercell most likely cannot do, like, they're not the reason why this happened. So screaming at them, I don't know, calling them worse words or like whatever, won't make your day better and won't make their day better either. Especially being in that position, they're all going to get a lot of hate. Like, that's pretty sure, like, that's pretty guaranteed. So try to make sure that you're not being one of those idiots who are then as well make the day worse. It's not their fault whatsoever. So try to be nice, try to be respectful, and this makes it as well way more likely that you're getting your account back, because this is what happened already to a couple of people who contacted the support after they got this message and they got their account back. Is this guaranteed that you're getting the account back? No, it's not. It's depending most likely on a lot of different things, but that's just something I really wanted to talk about, is that respect the support and respect the humans, the human being on the other side. That's something I really wanted to get out there. Otherwise, I hope I talked about everything you wanted to know. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you guys back tomorrow for the next one. Until then, see ya and bye-bye.